Hi, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I eat hot stuff here. I review things, do challenges. If you just found me, thank you. I'm glad you're here. And happy birthday. And I have no idea whose birthday it is, but somebody's going to see this, and it's going to be your birthday. I hope it's a good one. One of the best things about Chase the Heat is that over the years, I just have acquired a lot of great friends. One of my greatest is Left Eye Pat. I really love him. He sent me some powder, which I'm going to review. It's beautiful. I've already had some. It's fantastic. And I just love all things spicy. At any rate, a wonderful friend of his named Jessica, who wrote me a beautiful letter and made some special things for me. It says, "Thank you, Johnny, so much for taking the time to try my sauces. I really value any input and feedback you have. Much like Patrick, I have a love for hot sauce and growing super hots, which is very cool. I've been trying to introduce the chili world more and more to family and friends. Isn't that just what we do? And coworkers. So these sauces are by far not the hottest, but I hope you enjoy. Thank you for all you do in the community. Sincerest, Jessica." Now, the one I'm going to review first is number 16, and this is pineapple mango. And it's just, I like the simplicity of that label. I think it's so cool. I've had some of the most spectacular sauces from hobbyists. And one thing that you really need to understand is that every great sauce company was once just a hobbyist that was really stoked. It was hooking friends up with sauce, and his friends were like, "Man, you should sell that. I don't know why you don't sell that." That's how it all starts. It really does. I've used this example on this channel probably. It's 36 degrees here, by the way. It's kind of chilly. I've used this example probably 100 times on the channel, but Frank's Red Hot was acquired about 6 years ago by McCormick Foods in an acquisition, $4.2 billion. I don't know how much of that went towards Frank's, but do you think when Frank, he just set up shop, he was a tycoon, he was just a beast from Jump Street? No, man, Frank was a dude who made sauce, and his friends were like, "Man, I put that crap on everything. You should sell it." That was their commercial. At any rate, every great sauce maker was once a hobbyist, and I have in my hand a letter from an enthusiastic hobbyist, and here I have what she created. That's exciting. Number 16, pineapple mango. This is the 16th sauce that I've created, thus the name 16. It's made with homegrown yellow Trinidad scorpion, reapers, and habaneros, and of course fresh pineapple mangoes and extra fresh citrus juices. Man, oh man. How good is that? And by the way, interesting football game last night. Who watched it? I said I did a video, which is funny because I wanted to see how it would perform. I uploaded it right when the game was going. It still got a lot of views. I want to thank you guys that watched. And I was talking about, it was really interesting. 25% of America made a bet yesterday on the Super Bowl. A lot of people won. A lot of people lost their shirt. I have friends who made a lot of money. I'm really happy for them. And in the video I did yesterday, I'm like, who do you bet on? Who are you betting on? I'm betting on me. I'm really excited about this sauce. Beautiful color. It looks like it's kind of thick. I'm really excited to try it. And when we're done, after I'm done reviewing Jessica's sauce, I am going to read some more really awesome Looney Tunes trivia. Certainly picking up the fruitiness from the pineapple and the mangoes, and I think I'm going to have a bit of a challenge getting it out of here because it looks like it may be coagulated a little bit in the nope, here we go. Here we go. So thank you, Jessica. This is pineapple and mango. And for those of you who know Chase the Heat hot sauce, we have a pineapple and mango sauce. It was the first one we ever made. So I'm a fan of pineapple and mango, and I'm really excited. Jessica, thank you. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase C. Adult baby food. It's adult baby food. You know, like baby food is just so delicious. You get like the mangoes or banana, and it just has that texture. And this is adult baby food. Oh, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean it in a spectacular way. It's got a great flavor. The mango and the pineapple is not lost in the reapers and the scorpions and the habaneros. It's balanced well. Wow, it's delicious, and it is hot. For a non-chili head, it would be hot. It'd be a good introduction, though, if you went sparingly. Now, pineapple and mango is a flavor combination that's been done by. It's an old standby. So many companies have done it. You can find pineapple, and so oftentimes, Jessica, this is a compliment. So oftentimes, professional companies that will make a pineapple mango. To me, the pineapple and the mango isn't balanced. You get one or the other, but you don't really get both. This is balanced so nicely. My first thought was it's adult baby food. I almost want it in a jar, like the classic baby-sized jar. I could just, with a spoon, just eat that. It is very, very good. The heat on it would be, it'd be very hot for a non-chili head. You know what I mean? I know she's trying to introduce you to, I'm trying to keep warm here. It would be probably a 6 and up for a chili head, but the flavor is really, really good. And again, people always will say, what would you put that on? It's a great dessert sauce. I mean, if I had a brownie and I was just gonna eat a brownie, I'd pour that all over the brownie. But it's great on ice cream. It's great on cheesecake, pancakes, waffles. It's just a really, really, use your imagination. It's very, very tasty. So Jessica, if I had a hat on, I'd tip it to you. Very, very good sauce. I had more. I have more stuff she's created. This is her Thanksgiving sauce. This is number 13. I'll be reviewing that as well, and I'm going to be reviewing this. I'll probably do it on like a meal type thing, because doing a powder, just tasting a powder is kind of, you miss a lot of it. But this is from Patrick. This is Patrick's blend, number 5. Ahi Dulce, Fish, Scorpion Cross, Sugar Rush Peach, Ghost, Red Fatale, Yellow Fatale, and Trinidad Scorpion. Unreal. So anyway, thank you so much, Pat. I love you. Thank you, Jessica. You're awesome. Your coworkers and friends are fortunate to have you in their lives. All right, so listen. Let's do a little Looney Tunes, because I'm a Looney Tune kind of guy. Every weekend I watch Looney Tunes. Now I could watch them every day, but it's a weekend thing for me. What kind of plane is that? That's a military plane. I don't know what it is. It's not an A-10 Warthog. It's not an F-16, and it's really quiet. Like, do you hear that jet? There's a big jet flying right there. And it's not making any... Oh, I got a picture of it. I don't know if you can see that. Right there, that is a jet making no noise. You can kind of hear it, but not making the noise it ought to be making. That's weird. Once, this is a true story. Once, this is about, I was married to my kid's mom. We were living in, on Windsor Road in Denton, Texas. 474 Windsor Road was the address. And it was the strangest thing in the world. I was inside my house. My oldest son was born. We didn't have Johnny Jr. or my daughter yet. It was just my oldest son. And my kid's mom and my oldest son were out somewhere. And I was in the house, and I think I was playing guitar, and I could hear a helicopter. And it sounded really, really loud, like it was hovering on top of the house. And it came out of nowhere. And then, so I put my guitar down, and I stopped. I stopped playing. I walked outside, and as I walked outside, I could see this helicopter. I'm telling you a true story. I shouldn't have even told the story. The noise had stopped really, really quickly in the time that I put my guitar down. So I just assumed it made off in a hurry. And I got out of my house and I could still see it. And it was like a couple houses away, flying away, making no noise. And it didn't have a single marker on it. It was just a black hill. I'm telling you the truth. It was a true story. I told friends and they didn't believe me. But I saw that. Anyway, let's talk about Looney Tunes. It was originally created to demonstrate Warner Brothers' musical composition skills. Did you guys know that? Many people have questioned why the show called Looney Tunes and its sister show Merry Melodies, since they both referenced to music. Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies. It turns out that the show was first developed to showcase Warner Brothers' own music compositions to boost the sales of sheet music and phonograph records. Kids, listen, when music first started, it was a vinyl. They called it vinyl. It looked like hard plastic. It was round. It would have little teeny grooves on it, and that was called a record. You'd put it on this thing and put a needle on it, and it would transfer the music into speakers, and we'd hear it. Phonograph record. The names were also inspired by Walt Disney's musical series Silly Symphonies and the goal of competing with Disney's Mickey Mouse cartoons. However, after a dispute over the show's budget, Warner Brothers took the rights of the show's characters and made it into what we know today. Thank goodness for that. All right, so let's go to the next one. We're going to do 5 today. Bugs Bunny is one of the most portrayed characters in the entire world. Bugs Bunny is arguably one of the most iconic and recognizable cartoon characters of all time. On top of being the corporate mascot for Warner Brothers, did you guys know that? He is. He's the corporate mascot for Warner Brothers. He even has his own star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I've seen it. Due to its significant cultural impact, he is the 9th most portrayed film personality in the world, behind such figures as the Grim Reaper, Sherlock Holmes, Santa Claus, and just a few more. It's quite an accomplishment for an animal, and especially an animated rabbit. Warner Brothers, this is a good one. Warner Brothers insisted that Looney Tune characters got equal screen time in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Did you guys see that movie? See, now that's making a lot more noise, and it's so far off it's not funny. That was a weird thing. All right, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was a groundbreaking film that combined, for the first time, both live people and animation. It helped to create, excuse me, it helped to create a renewed interest in the golden age of American animation, while also bringing about the Disney Renaissance. When Disney purchased the rights to the film, they convinced Warner Brothers to let them use some of their characters. However, you knew there was a caveat there, didn't you? Caveat. Or whatever. Or however, excuse me. However, Warner Brothers insisted that their Looney Tune characters had the same amount of screen time as the Disney characters. And this is why many characters share screens, such as Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse. 2 more, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day, people. Marvin the Martian did not even have a name for a long time. Did you guys know that? Although we now know this rather villainous character as Marvin the Martian, that's a rather new title. If you watch the original shorts, you might have noticed his name was never actually mentioned. In the 1952's A Hasty Hare, he is mentioned as the commander of a flying saucer X-2, which is a title and not necessarily a name. So that was not his name, that was the title of the aircraft. The name Marvin the Martian comes decades later when there was a potential for merchandising. And Warner Brothers realized they needed to give the dude a name so they could market it. So really, the only reason they should have called him Money the Martian instead of Marvin the Martian, because it was all about the money. All right, significant changes were made to Tweety Bird, and I think everybody knows that. People my age do, anyway. At the beginning of the series, the lovable Tweety Bird was a pink and was little smaller, pink, and named Orson. No lie. His first appearance on the show was in the 1942 short A Tale of Two Kitties. In the short, the pink Orson had a showdown with the 2 cats named Babbitt and Costello. Hey, Babbitt! You remember that? A play on the comedy duo Abbott and Costello. When he made an appearance on his second short, Birdie and the Beast, he was renamed Tweety, and he had yellow feathers drawn on later, following complaints about him being naked. And I wouldn't tell it to you if it wasn't true. There you go, people. There you have it. Little Looney Tune. We have more Looney Tunes for another video. It's chilly here. I'm going to warm up. I hope you guys have a spectacular day doing what you're doing. I have so many exciting things that are going on in my life that I have to, I'm losing track of it all. I think I need an agent. So if you're a manager, an agent out there, like a for real one, email me, chasetheheat@gmail.com. In the description box, you will see a link for all the normal stuff. Jessica, thank you so much for that sauce. It was really, really yummy. The pineapple mango number 16. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for making it. Your friends and coworkers and family are fortunate. Right there, you're going to see the pepper. That pepper is access to this bus. It's your bus. Oh, before I do that, we're going to be doing a meet and greet in Tucson. Soon, in the next week or two, I'd imagine. As soon as I think I know where it's going to be, I'll tell you about it soon, but there's going to be a meet and greet. So if you're in the Phoenix or the Tucson area, you're going to get a chance to hang out, come hang out and eat and chill with Tommy. I think I'll probably convince Tommy to go. We'll see. Maybe he won't want to. But there's going to be a meet and greet coming soon, so get ready for that. Please go check out my son's channel, Johnny Scoville Jr. You're going to see his. I said here is my channel. It's not. You guys know my channel. Right here is Johnny Jr. Do me a favor. He's a good guy. He's my son, and I'm proud of him. He's following in his dad's footsteps. He has a channel now, reviewing things. So please check out Johnny Jr.'s channel right there and subscribe to him. He's a good boy. If he ever does anything untoward or something that I would not approve of, I want you to let me know, please. You're put on call there, Johnny Jr. Right there, I'm proud of you. Right there is my brother, Tommy Scoville. Right there, challenges. Right there is all stuff for new beginners, new chili heads. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.